Hi everyone, my name is Idil and welcome to my kitchen. I have another great winter recipe for you guys today. We're going to make gnocchi and Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts, but you really need to cook it right, and I'm going to give you a couple tips on how to make it more interesting and fun. And I really like gnocchi because it's so filling, it's so warming, it's that perfect thing that you eat throughout winter. I mean, you can eat it in summer too, but I especially like it in winter. And this is a recipe which will take us about 20 minutes to prepare, and it's very different, very tasty and very nutritious. So first off, I'm going to start cooking my Brussels sprouts. I have some olive oil here. I'm simply going to transfer for about, I'll say 3 tablespoons of olive oil on my pan here. I'm transferring 300 grams of Brussels sprouts, some salt, some red pepper flakes, and some black pepper. I'm getting the zest of 1 lime in here to brighten everything up a little, which always goes great with Brussels sprouts. So lemon, lime zest, orange zest, they kind of add in an excitement, a little kick. So that's my tip number 1. Another question that I get a lot is how do I prepare the Brussels sprouts? So basically I'll just wash it, but I'll take the outer leaf part off, like only the outer layer, because they tend to be a little stiff, a little bit more hard. So if they're soft, I'll leave them on, but that's how I prepare it. And sometimes I'll cut them in half, sometimes I'll leave it as is. So it's pretty simple. It looks so good already. I'm going to transfer this to another bowl. To the same pan, I'm adding the gnocchi. I'm using 500 grams gnocchi. I'm putting the heat back on. And one thing that we don't do is we don't usually cook gnocchi in the pan. We usually boil it with water, but you should try this. It really works. It gives it a crispy taste, like almost like roasted potatoes even. And my second tip that I do while cooking broccoli is I like to combine it with potatoes. So as you know, gnocchi is potato based, and the sugar and the starch in potatoes really go well, blend well with Brussels sprouts. And sweet potatoes also do wonders with Brussels sprouts, so keep that in mind. So I'm going to saute this for a little bit more, like 2-3 minutes, and then we're going to add in some ghee in here. I'm getting in 3 tablespoons of ghee. You can do butter as well. I just don't want to risk it burning. I'm adding some molasses. So another tip for when cooking Brussels sprouts is always add something sweet, whether it's molasses, maple syrup, agave, or honey. But it will balance out that bitterness. So I give everything a nice mix, and oh my god, it smells so good. The gnocchi is nice and golden, smells amazing, looks delicious. Now I'm adding the Brussels sprouts back in here. Turning off the heat. I'll just give everything a nice mix so that Brussels sprouts are nice and hot. And I'm going to transfer this to a plate. Let's do it. The final touch is some aged cheese. It can be blue cheese, it can be Roquefort, and I'm simply going to crumble it with my hands. And you can do feta as well if that's what you have, but I like the aged cheese. And that's why I kept my salt a little bit on the lower side, and this will balance it out. So there you have it, gnocchi with Brussels sprouts. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe for more recipes. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.